For almost 220 years, Old St. Patrick's Church in Armstrong County has stood the test of time. In fact, it's the oldest standing Catholic church west of the Allegheny Mountains. And while the Greensburg Diocese still uses it for the occasional service, it stands now mainly as an historic site and a window into Western Pennsylvania's Irish and religious heritage.
Only on KDKA tonight, DeRose takes us inside.
While St. Patrick's Day is a loud celebration of Irish heritage around the country each year, the church that bears the saint's name in Armstrong County, Pennsylvania, sits in contrast with a quiet pride and reverence to the region's Irish and Catholic past. Sean Morrow, a local high school history teacher, is the foremost authority on the legacy of the oldest standing Catholic church west of the Alleghenies. He says that it took the 30-some Irish families living in this area 2 years to build this church. And when it opened in 1806, it was not only their house of worship, but it also served as a gathering place for Irish Catholics from miles around.
There were 4 people that were actually tasked with the construction of the church. And they went out in 4 different directions to raise funds to build the church and buy the land. And those same 4 people, when they got back, were each in charge of one of the walls. So they had a day that they went out and they got as many people as they could and they built a wall, and that's where this church came from.
Now, normally when you go to a modern-day Catholic church, you get to see the Stations of the Cross very ornately displayed on their walls, but here, in keeping with the rustic nature of when this church was first built, you see the Stations of the Cross, but they're simply the cross, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Over the years, other St. Patrick's churches were built for the community, but the original log cabin church remained.
When you look at structures like this, I think it really reminds us, wow, fills us with hope of what people are able to accomplish and what we can continue to look forward to in a great spirit of joy and hope.
Bishop Larry Kulik, the head of the Diocese of Greensburg, oversees this chapel. He says that the Irish immigrants who constructed this church were acting much as their patron saint did in bringing their faith and religion to this new world and spreading it in the community. Kulik also says that this church is a great reminder that faith and religion can not only be found in great churches and cathedrals in our area, but it can also be experienced in the elegance and simplicity of a small one-room building.
While it's hearkening back to a time long ago, there is still in it a sense of longevity and legacy. I think that would be the word. When we think about St. Patrick and the legacy he has given to the Christian church, when we think about this building, we think about what we've inherited as a gift of faith, I would say that that to me is one of the most inspiring things.
The old log church is open on weekends, May through September, and there's even a few masses that are held here throughout the summer. And the bishop says that all are welcome here to not only pray, but to come and learn.
This reminds us of the legacy that we've been blessed to receive, and in a sense of stewardship, how we must then not only take care of it in the moment, but then pass it on for the next generation.
Reporting in Worthington, Armstrong County, DeRose, KDKA-TV News.